Charlie Lamb with one down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. Right now, the leading RBI man in the American League. He's been huge this season. And a foul ball. Lamb with some impressive production lately. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. The two-run shot. It's 57th homer of the season, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Another homer. His 58th home run of the season. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-zip. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
First and second, 2 down.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Right.
In the dirt.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Outside. Yeah, the count 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball.
That's inside. 2-2.
Full count.
Squirts away a little bit. Two outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Hard in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit. Charlie Lamb steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's a guy who does it all. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become
Jones steps on the bag. They limit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. Get out of town. And he's gone yard again. his 59th home run of the season, and they add a couple more. It's 13-3. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Mark Matoyer digs in now. This could end it. Slice to right. And that's down. A base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now the center fielder, Lorenzo Calzado. And a 1-2. Hit to second, and this should do it. The underhand flip, and that'll do it. Really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. 3 homers in this. Charlie Lamb. 1 down. Now in for the Braves, Levi Anderson. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires in time.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Lamb getting ready to hit. First pitch misses. Lamb with an impressive 3-homer performance in his last game. Kicks and deals. Swings through that one.
Pretty rare to see a 3-homer game like he had last time out. The only active player with at least 4 3-homer performances is Mookie Betts, who's tied for the all-time lead with 6.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Home run number 60 on the year, and they jump out front. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
So bases all loaded up. Miller now at the plate. On the ground, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And that's 2. Flanagan back to work. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. So digging in, Jaime Blanco. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch swinging.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Oh, right to the backstop. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. And a good eye there.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Here's the throw. He pulls into second as a run scores on the play.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
That one ripped. That's back. And it's gone. Another homer. His 61st home run of the season. And they cut into the lead. It's 7-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Lamb, the next to hit. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's now a 2-run game. Manager out of the first and second. 2 outs. Park digs in now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And it's strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Strike 3. Got him swinging. Good job at damage. So up next for Chicago, Charlie Lamb.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And misses inside.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Hit hard on the ground to short. White Sox down to their final out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they trail by 1. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, David Park. First offering, and it just misses.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Clips the corner, and it's 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes. Ball.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Travis Perez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And the 0-1. And fouled off. One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. Charlie Lamb. So 2 down. Now it's the power speed combo. Charlie Lamb. Pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. That one is gone. A solo shot. His 62nd home run of the season. It's 1-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is out of here. Another homer. His 63rd home run of the season. It's 3-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Man at first with one gone. Pablo Sanchez next up for the Braves. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. The flip. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Runner at second. Nobody out. Brubaker was recently in the All-Star game for the first time. A nice career achievement. 0-1. And the slider just misses.
What a special moment for him, man. Getting that All-Star appearance is just awesome. A lot of good players who had really nice careers but never played in the All-Star game, so he should appreciate this.
He tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Charlie Lamb. Perez back to work. Popped up right side. Campbell on the move, reaching for it and breaks it in. Oh, great stop. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Seth Boileau steps to the plate for the White Sox. Outfield playing very. Check on the runner, and he's back in easily. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Thrown there. Safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Singy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those guys.
Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 on, 2 outs. Slider misses outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Sanchez collects, fires to first. Got it. So runner at second, 2 down. Harris getting ready to hit. Lifted in the air, right center field. Colzado on his way over. And that's the 3rd out. 1 away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it 1st and 2nd with 1 gone.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
And that one in the air, center field. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away. Manager. New pitcher for the Braves, Stuart Gilliam.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Wellington swings through it for strike 1. Winning run stands at second. Next one misses, and that's ball 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Missed inside with the curve.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Not close with that one. Full count now.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Popped up. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. In comes the winning run, and the White Sox break through to win it in 13.
So exciting to see a team walk it off.
1-run game. Charlie Lamb. Charlie Lamb steps to the plate for the White Sox. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. So up next for Chicago, David Park.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
First pitch misses.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that one is inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but and it's foul. Runners at first and second with one gone. And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a 3-2. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Jaime Blanco in the box, lays off for ball one. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
Bases loaded, one away. And a count 1-2. And that just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Oh, and this one gets away. But no advance from the runners. Canning, the runner at third. Lamb on second. Park over at first with one away. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And now the DH, Murray Womack.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
First pitch just misses.
Ball one, no strike.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in game one of this 3-game set. Out to short, Lindsey. They get the force out to escape. 1 out, bases empty. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swung on, belted. That one back there, but it slices just foul. 1 down, bases empty.
Ball, that's down.
Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time, and there's 2 down. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Tapped on the ground softly to short, Lamb. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs, bases empty. Lamb with another scorching run of play lately. Ripped to short. Whips it across, and they go down fast. 3 out. Back at right field. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Teddy Hardy. Up the middle, Lamb. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So a man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. 1 for 3. Ripped to third. Off balance speed, there's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And here is Grayson Duncan. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Charlie Lamb. And the batter will be the shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
Lamb.
Ball. That's inside.
Lamb measures 5 feet 10 inches, hitting third in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's in there. Strike one.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something built high.
And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third. He's in there.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
And that one hit to first, and that's just foul.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that is that. 1 out, bases empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a drive, deep right field. This one's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Spencer Jones. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th. 1 out and a runner at second. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The shortstop takes the ball.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Man at second. That's to third. Slings to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next to hit for the Sox, Charlie Lamb. 1 for 3. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
So I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind.
Runner takes off. There's a ball. No throw. He's in there safely. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Just missed.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That's a slider for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch misses there. 3-2 now. Napier checks the runner, and he's back in easily. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Seth Boileau. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Charlie Lamb. And next for New York, Kellen Lindsey. On the ground to short, Lamb. Tosses to first. That's out number 2. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Lamb now at the plate. And that's fouled off.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Hard hit, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0. First and second, no outs. Boileau, the next to hit, and that one is in for a strike.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Just off the inside edge.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Slider got him for strike 3.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Jaime Blanco in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Digging in, Micah Wellington. Fouled off down the right side.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Now 1-1. First and second, 2 down. To the right side, Munson. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Murray Womack swings through it for strike 1.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it on to first in time. So the 1 down, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Dorian Carlton. Grounder might be 2. Fires to second for 1. And that's 2. Rodriguez back to work. Line drive, makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Lamb, the next to hit, takes ball 1. To third, down the line, and it's foul. This one driven, deep center field, on its way, home run. His 64th home run of the season, and that's how they take the lead. It's 4-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
First and second, one out. Valdez will hit next. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball could be 2. 1 and second. Out. The double play ends the inning. Charlie Lamb steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered here in this one. That one is absolutely belted. For Armstrong, raging back towards the wall. Leaping, and it's gone. Another homer. Home run number 65 on the year. And we have a tie ball game. It's 6-6. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
We go to the 8th. Now it's the DH, Sammy Cabrera. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. Count out. And they cut down the winning run at second. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Micah Wellington. Hammered on the line. Base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. Next is the designated hitter, Murray Womack. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. A gigantic blast. And the White Sox walk it off in extra innings.
Innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off. So So digging in, Charlie Lamb.
Charlie.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Gets down, base hit.
Batting fourth.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, David Park.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately.
Step off, throw to first. Lamb dives back in safely. And ball one.
1-0.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Chris, there aren't many players faster than him, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top speed is about as fast as we've ever seen, Boog, and clearly it was the difference maker on that play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Steve Holcomb. On the ground. Lamb. Fires over to first. One up, one down. Monticelli back to work. That one ripped. That's back there. And it is out of here. His 66th home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Out to short. And a quick out, number one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Charlie Lamb. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. David Park steps to the plate for the White Sox. Yes. Monticelli picks to first. Lamb back on a dive. Park, 23 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Man at second. In the dirt. Action in the pen down there. Kendrick Haynes up and loosening in the pen. Mendez also getting ready.
One ball.
Squirts away a little bit. That one ripped right center field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate, but it's offline. And they lead by 2.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Quickly to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing, Dan.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
And that's a base hit. One down. And up next for Chicago, David Park. Mendez over to first. Here goes the runner. It's a pitch out. Throw there. Safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, they did everything they could to try to prevent that steal. They throw the pitch out, but just great speed on the base paths. And that's a pretty nice stolen base.
Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Andres Novoa preparing to come on if needed. Move to second. Lamb dives back in, but they got him. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Here's the center fielder, Johnny Watson. Hit on the ground to short. Lamb. Over to first. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
This one in the air. Lamb. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Charlie Lamb. So 2 down. Charlie Lamb now at the plate.
Lamb.
That's a laser base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could hit.
Step off throw to first. And he's back safely. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. And that misses. Now 2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
First and second, 2 outs. Blanco, the next to hit. That's in there. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
On the ground to short. Tosses across to first. And that is. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Norton will hit next. Man at second. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings to first in time. Right side. Fires to first in time. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That one missed. That one in the dirt, and it's 3-2. Ripped to right. Makes the grab for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Gage. There's one. Over to first, safe. And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Park.
Runner!
Step off. Oh, he jumped early.
No,
Tries to
there,
get back and save. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Haynes throws to first. Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. And that's disengagement number 2. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. And that's his second stolen base of the game. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball. You strike.
Two outs. Swings and misses. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Now at the plate, Johnny Watson. Hit on the ground to short. Lamb. Zips it across, and that is that. Another. Grayson Duncan digs in now. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Tigers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Charlie Lamb. One down. And next to hit for the Sox, Charlie Lamb. In the dirt, blocked. Tag, save at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Next pitch is downstairs. To the right side. Fair ball. Kahn around third. He'll score. One out. Runner at second. Park getting ready to hit. 3 for 6 in the series so far. That catches the corner. That smash towards center. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
That is clear.
So up next, Jaime Blanco. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Right down to shoot, and that is strike 1. And a curve misses outside. Lamb on third with 2 out. And that is downstairs. 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That ends. And now, Guadalupe Madrid. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And that's 2. 2 out, space is empty. Lamb, a former All-Star, hitting third in the lineup, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games.
No ball. One strike.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Caught and missed. Struck him out. And a nice inning. As we go to the last of the third. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Kenny Woodson. Out to short. Leadoff man retired here in the third. McCarthy with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Bonilla back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that skips in the dirt. And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's the catcher to hit, Kenny Woodson. To short, could be 2. Glove flip to second, double play. They can't seem to break. One down. Charlie Lamb steps to the plate for the White Sox. Foul ball there. And that is out of play. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 outs, runner at first. And up next for Detroit, Guadalupe Madrid. On the ground, out to short, Lamb. Sends it to first, and that's the 3rd out. So runner at second, 2 down. Woodson now at the plate. The Tigers down to their final strike. Lifted to left, and this should do it.
Take.
And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Lamb. Charlie Lamb steps to the plate for the White Sox. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Around second now, going for three. And he's got himself a triple.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Seth Boileau, the next to hit, takes ball one. And another ball.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the three-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-1.
On the ground. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And to the plate for Kansas City, Robert Friedenberg. Hit on the ground to short. Lamb. To first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Saunders back to work. And that one hammered. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a ground ball. Over to first. And one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. 2 on, 1 out. Hughes getting ready to hit. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Lamb measures 5 feet 10 inches, more than 2,000 RBI in his career. Can't forget swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now the third baseman, John Yates. The 0-1 to short, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Lamb stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one ripped right center field. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
On the ground, right side. That ends the frame. So 1 left. So 2 down, and next to hit for the Sox, Murray Womack. This one in the air. Yates. And that'll do it. The Royals take the series opener here at home. Lamb. Charlie Lamb. And up next for Chicago, Charlie Lamb, leading the American League in hitting entering the day. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Out of here. That one felt good. His 67th home run of the year. It's 3-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
One out, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted.
Come on, go.
That's going back. Back some more. And out of here. Another homer. His 68th homer of the year. And they add a run. It's 5-zip. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Man at first, Steven Suzuki steps in for the Royals. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. How about that double play?
Now batting.
Runner at second, 2 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. Sands, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. In the air, out towards right center. Albrecht sizing this one up. Brings it in, and that is that. Tap foul at the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. Boggs sizes this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down. Base is empty with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Marcel Henson. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. It's a 2-out double, and the winning run is at second base.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a rocket out to left. Leaping, and he makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Steven Suzuki steps in for the Royals. Ground ball, could be 2. Lamb to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So they're all loaded up. And that one fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 run's in. The second run scores, and they're up by 4.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, David Park. And that's through there for a strike. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And the count is 1-2. Got him. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Albrecht. 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb had a great showing in the win. Cracked a pair of homers. Charlie Lamb. So 2 down. So up next for Chicago, Charlie Lamb. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Misses inside. And that's ball 2.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's the left fielder, David Park.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw, save. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Lamb at second with 2 down. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. Swings through that.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's strikeout number 1. Stepping in, Marcel Henson. Out to short, Lamb. Throws to first. That ends the inning. 1 out, bases full. Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Hard in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late on that fastball. Second and third, 1 away here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And there's a ball.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss, beat him with a fastball.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure,
well, he settles under in left. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Out to center. Suzuki under it. Makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Lester Dawley. Out to short, Lamb. Tosses across to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. And the batter now, Charlie Lamb. Out there to center. That gets down for a hit. The throw into second, and the potential go-ahead run stops at second base.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Next pitch is downstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Blanco now at the plate. And takes low for ball one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a base hit on the line. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw's offline. He's saved. 3-2. They take the lead. No outs. Runner at first. Next to hit, Marcel Henson. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Beats to second, out there. And that is a rally killer. 2 gone in the 8th. Bottom of the 9th, 1-run game, 2 on. Kazarian digs in now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they did.
Charlie Lamb. 1 out, runner at second. Simon getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. He's out. Now it's the power speed combo. Charlie Lamb leading the AL in batting average. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Hernandez, 28 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw. Save.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
That's the ball.
In the dirt. Man at second. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Rodriguez going back, and that one is gone over the right field wall. He sends it out of here. his 69th homer of the year. It's 2-1. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Takahashi pulls it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
The throw to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Man at first, one away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
The shortstop takes the ball. That's inside.
One strike.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Base is empty, one away. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Dawley.
One.
Hard hit left side. To first, two away. Here on the south side, now it's the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. And a foul ball. Decker goes 6 feet 5 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2025. That to right, Rodriguez brings it in, and there's one down. Base is empty with 2 away. And next for Minnesota, Anthony Rosales. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take the series opener here at home. Charlie Lamb. So up next, Stephen Dawley. 2 on, 2 outs. Out to short. Zips it across, and that's the third out. So up next for Chicago, Charlie Lamb. Went deep in the ball game last night. Liner, and this could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And he'll pull into second safely. Now he launches a throw over his head. 1 out, runner at second. Park now at the plate.
He's struggled to make contact lately. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
Clips the corner, and that is strike 1. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Khan, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. Yeah, that's fouled off. got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that misses. And that is ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And that's downstairs and outside. That's in there. It's 2-2. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a pop-up. Rosales hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. So 1 out, nobody on. And up next for Chicago, Charlie Lamb. And that one fouled off. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Home run number 70 on the year. It's 9-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Charlie Lamb. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His 71st home run of the season. It's 10-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Brian Justice. On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Lamb had a great showing in the win. 2 homers on the day. Charlie Lamb. So 2 down, and next to hit for the Sox, Charlie Lamb. On the line, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Seth Boileau, the next to hit. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Man on second, 2 down. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
struck him out looking. 2 on, 2 outs. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Foul ball there. Going to count 1 and 2.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a foul.
And a base hit right there. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 6-1. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks. Cruz back to work. Grounder off the pitcher. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. Runner takes off. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
You know, these White Sox need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
So now it's the White Sox DH, Jaime Blanco. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Colin Sawyer steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 2. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
No strike.
Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off. He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this. So up next for Chicago, Charlie Lamb. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond. That is the inning. Now the left fielder, Anthony Gallo. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins take this one in a blowout.
Congrats to him on that first MLB win.
Charlie Lamb getting ready. So 2 down, and now it's going to be Charlie Lamb. That one the other way, Morgan. And that is that. Now it's the DH, Chris Clements. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses across to first, and he's out. Nobody out, runner at first.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Bazzana fires to second for one, and that's two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Back now in Tampa Bay. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the power speed combo. Charlie Lamb on the ground out to short. Gets it to first, and a quick out number 1. Travis Bazzana digs in now. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first, and there are 2 down. Charlie Lamb steps to the plate for the White Sox. On the ground to the left. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out. And up next for Chicago, David Park. That's off the mark. 1-0.
1-0.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And that is cut on and missed. 2-1 now. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Roger Knotts preparing to come on if needed. Veras also throwing. Next offering way off the plate.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score. And next is the designated hitter, Jaime Blanco.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Hahn at third. Lamb over at second. Park on at first with nobody out. Right down to shoot, and that is strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Sawyer stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the
good. To second, there's 1. Back to first, not in time. And the Rays manager. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Alex Veras.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That's outside, and a count 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on, probably a challenge pitch coming.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And they're all loaded up.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Boileau in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Six straight outside the strike zone. Bases loaded, 2 down. Next offering is downstairs.
3-0.
That one misses, and that'll bring home a run. So 2 away with nobody on. So up next for Chicago, Charlie Lamb. Left field, way back there. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So digging in, Damon Morgan. Geronimo is just 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take game 1 of the series on the road. Charlie Lamb. So 2 down, and next to hit for the Sox, Charlie Lamb, leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season. And he grounds one back up the middle, and that will end the inning. Man at first, 1 away. Just off the outside edge.
1-0.
That one fouled off. Sawyer leads off first with 1 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Valenzuela settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 down. One down. Chris Clements now at the plate. Runner on the move. And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Tapped softly on the ground. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Runner at first with 2 away. Now up for Tampa Bay, P.J. Bernstein. The pitch. Out to short. Lamb. They get the force, and that's the inning. Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. This one popped up. Bazana sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Chris Clements. Out to short, Lamb. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now here is Ed Mock. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Charlie Lamb. Charlie Lamb, the next to hit. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. Fastball for a strike. Lamb measures 5 feet 10 inches, a member of the 3,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. There's a swing and a drive. Just missed it.
Man, Dave, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration in a...
Slinging it to first in time.
Oh, but we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's got it. And so 1 out, nobody on. And here is Travis Bazana. On the ground to short, Lamb. Jump throw across his body, and they get the out. One-run game, one out, one on. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
There's the strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very...
Got him! That's his 9th strikeout so far. Next is the designated hitter, Jaime Blanco. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on, probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And a strike. And down on strikes he goes, and that K brings him into double. Here's the left fielder, Bronson Good. On the ground right side, 4. The flip, there's 1. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. It's a bomb. He sends it out of here. His 72nd home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Back here at Tropicana Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Rays, Sean Meyer. Grounds one to short. Over to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. 2 outs, bases full. Here's the third baseman. That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. They're down to their final strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Charlie Lamb getting ready. He's on an absolute tear. One down. Charlie Lamb will hit next. There's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. his 73rd home run of the season. And they jump out front. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Berg. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Runner at second, nobody out. Smash to the left side. Whips it across. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Lamb went deep in his most recent game. That's to third. Yates. They get the force, and they're happy to just get off. And next up for the Royals, Gary Albrecht. Kicks and deals. Hit on the ground to short. Lamb. Throws to first, and that is the inning. Back here on the south side, and now Charlie Lamb. Miley back to work. Line drive, caught.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third, but quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, David Park, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Safe at second, and that was not close. 80 stolen bases for him this season. How is that possible? And it's fouled off. Lamb leads off second with nobody out. Hard hit, right side. Steps on first for the out. Stepping in, Jaime Blanco. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
One strike.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
One away with a runner at third. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
1-2.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Ripped on a line to center. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they're up by 4. 2 outs, nobody on. And now it's going to be Lester Dawley. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Red Sox slug their way to a win in this one. Charlie Lamb. So 2 down, and here is Charlie Lamb. Lamb measures 5 feet 10 inches, more than 3,000 hits in his career. He's a former American League MVP. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ryder brings it in for the 3rd out. 1st and 3rd, 1 down. And that one ripped into right. Ryder makes the play, Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 2-0.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Steps on the bag for 1, and that's 2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Here's the catcher, Robert Friedenberg. 1 down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. Lamb sends it to first. 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Charlie Lamb. That's hard hit on the line. Dives and makes the catch.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Lyle Kahn steps to the plate for the White Sox. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. The Royals even up this 4-game series at a game apiece. Charlie Lamb. Charlie Lamb steps to the plate for the White Sox, leading the American League in hitting entering the day. That one is absolutely belted. Gone. His 74th home run of the season, and now they're out front. It's 3-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. So a man at first. Jaime Blanco getting ready to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have...
Miley checks the runner. Lamb dives back in safely.
He hasn't played like a rookie this year, that's for sure. I questioned if his power would translate right away, but he's been blasting home runs since he got here.
And now the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Lamb, the runner at second with 1 away. Missed with a changeup. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And now it's even up. And down on strikes. 2 down.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mix it up to speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 gone, runner at first. Robert Friedenberg, the next to hit. Double play ball to second. They get 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Dolly hauls it in, and there's one away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Out towards left center. Albrecht sizes this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and it's an 8-run lead. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. Home run number 75 on the year, and they boost their lead. It's 13-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So 2 away with nobody on. So up now for Kansas City, Steven Suzuki. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take this one in a blowout. Lamb. Charlie Lamb. So 2 down. Nelson Corona digs in now. Swing at a ground ball. Lamb. Sends it across to first, and that's the 3rd out. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Charlie Lamb steps to the plate for the White Sox. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Here's the left fielder, David Park. Golden opportunity right here. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And ball 1. Kahn on third. Lamb at second with 1 away. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Makes the grab. 2 down. Jaime Blanco steps to the plate for the White Sox.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the finale of this 4-game set. That one misses, and the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him! Huge strikeout there. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. David Park steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 1 so far. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. In the dirt, blocked.
1 and 2.
The next offering misses. 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that'll keep more runs. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Coming home. He will score. Throw cut off to second. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. So 1 out, nobody on. Gary Albrecht steps in for the Royals. On the ground to short. Lamb. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. And the batter now, Charlie Lamb. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And first offering is fouled off. Lamb working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. That one off the mark, and 1-1.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Man at first, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Albrecht. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. First and second, no outs. Lamb now at the plate. He's one of the best players in the game. On the ground, 2 ball. Quickly to second for 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty with 2 away. And to the plate for Kansas City, Robert Friedenberg. This one in the air. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox win the series as they take 3 out of 4 on the weekend. Charlie Lamb ready to go. And now for Seattle, Ronnie Patton. Kicks and fires. Swing and a ground ball. Lamb. Throws to first. 3rd out. And the batter now, Charlie Lamb. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale. Dives. What a play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder, you lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Back at right field. And now the right fielder, Roger Olivo.
1-1-1.
Hit hard on the ground to short. The throw to first. One out in the second. McQueen was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Lamb at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1.
Kahn at third with nobody out. That one almost got him. Drilled out towards left center field. Britton gets under it and makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead. One away with a runner at third. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Base is empty, one away. Roger Olivo up next for the Mariners. Out to short. Lamb. Tosses to first and 2 away now.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Charlie Lamb. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Out there to center. Haney flying after this one. Won't catch this one. It's down for a hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an
throw to first. Lamb back on a dive. Rudder takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That one catches the zone, and it's 2-1.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Britton makes the grab. Here's the left fielder, Doug Britton. The M's down to their final strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take the series opener here at home. Charlie Lamb. 1 out. Runner at second. Lamb getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. Lamb matched a homer in his last game. This to third, and it stays fair. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, headed to the plate. He'll score easily.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
David Hart stands in now and watches strike one. Lamb leads off second with one gone in the inning. Signs checks the runner. Back in safe, really close. Another throw to second. And he's back in that time as well. And that's disengagement number 2. The pitch. And a foul ball. One out, the runner at second here in the second game of the series. Ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The next pitch misses, and the count now even up. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Sands makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Blanco digs in now. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
Now batting, the shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
One and one.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And a swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Pitch is in the dirt. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Duncan rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Tag, and he's out at the plate. David Hart steps to the plate for the White Sox. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
High fly ball out towards left center. Haney in and to his right. Nabs it, and that's the third out. First and third, one down. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a
Now
new pitcher on here, Doug Prater.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Hart swings through it for strike one. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Irving Russell, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Just missed.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And a count 1-2. all loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And now 2-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up.
Got him swinging. And here's the first baseman, Jaime Blanco, 1 for 2. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. And the White Sox. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate, Lamb. Now at the plate, you gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Back here on the south side. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Jason Item. On the ground out to short. Zips it to first. One up, one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
2 outs, nobody on. And next to hit for the Sox, Charlie Lamb. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 outs. Out to short. Slings to first. That'll end the inning after a lot. Javier Enriquez up next for the Mariners. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox have won 4 in a row. Lamb. Charlie Lamb getting ready. Charlie Lamb steps to the plate for the White Sox. Lace to right center, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Park. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. 2 outs. A little out front there as he swings through it. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. And ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Mariners, Ronnie Patton.
1-1-1.
Hard hit left side. Tosses across to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Oliveros back to work. That one ripped. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Lamb would break the single season record with a base hit in this spot. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that one is out of here. His second home run of the series, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. There's the shortstop at the plate, Charlie Lamb. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but He did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Check on the runner. Lamb dives back in safely. First offering. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw there. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. That one's in there. And the count 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Anthony Oka getting loose out there. Ikeda warming up as well. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 3-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
First and second, 2 outs. Lamb will hit next. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. 2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Oh, the throw is over his head. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. Jaime Blanco getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
1 ball.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they get. So 2 down. Bryant Mejia up next for the Mariners. Out to short, Lamb. Whips it across. That ends the frame. Base is empty with 2 away. Doug Britton, the next to hit. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Charlie Lamb steps to the plate for the White Sox, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. And that one hammered. That's back. And that one's gone. He'll circle the bases, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Mike Lawrence digs in for the Guardians. Hit on the ground to short. Lamb. They take the force out. Inning ends, and that stops. Man at first, one away. Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. And that's two. Runner at first with two away. So in now for Cleveland, Clifford Rosario. This to third. Oh, nice play. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a chopper out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. Pickoff throw, and he's back safely.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Runner takes off. Throw to second. Save. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one misses. It's 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 2 outs. Blanco will hit next. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Rich Rosado up and throwing. Villa getting cranked up as well.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
And there's a ball. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. He'll score. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Chavez getting ready to hit. Double play ball to second. Off balance feed, there's one. Safe at first, they won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. So up next for Chicago, Charlie Lamb. He's already homered here in this one. To third. Falk throws to first in time. So back to the top of the order. Grayson Duncan, the next to hit. Line drive, pulls it in, and that's the ball game. Lamb was a real bright spot despite the loss. Charlie Lamb ready to. One down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. Lifted in the air, right center field. Cisneros sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Nobody out. Runner at first. Grounder might be two. There's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Feel that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the run out of scoring position.
So digging in, David Park. A homer his first time. Runner on the go. Ball outside.
One ball.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. And that misses. And it's 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Lamb, the runner at second with one away. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three. And up next for Chicago, Jaime Blanco. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is. And up next for Cleveland, Bill Paul. On the ground left side, 6, 4,
He's out.
3 double play. And the inning is over. Man at first, one away. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Cisneros settles under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Leading off, Charlie Lamb. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Looking to get the tying run on base. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And that's in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And out of here. His second home run of the series. It's 4-4. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Back to the top of the order now. Chris Cisneros now at the plate. Grounds one to short. In plenty of time to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. On the ground to short, Paul. Fires across the diamond, 3rd out, and that ends. Bill Paul digs in for the Guardians. The winning run on second base. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Out of here. Ball game. That'll fire up the dugout, and the Guardians walk it off in extra innings.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
And this one ends. Charlie Lamb. So up next, Charlie Lamb. And he swings over the top there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning. David Park will hit next. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
2 balls, no strikes.
In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. Now one missed.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
3-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're right.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Pedro Valdez. Out to short, Lamb. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Stevens back to work. That's outside. And that is ball 1.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
2-0.
That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1. That one fouled off. And there's a ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside. And as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Lamb now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
You know, these White Sox really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Makes the grab, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
In the dirt, blocked. Lamb measures 5 feet 10 inches, 190 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one hammered center field. That's back. It has the distance, gone. He circles the bases, his 80th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 8-2. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
2 down, bases empty. Charlie Lamb steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right side. Settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Brian Falk digs in for the Guardians. 1 strike away. That one the other way. And a base hit right there. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So digging in, Pedro Valdez. Lined into right. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox slug their way to a win in this one. So 2 down, Charlie Lamb, the next to hit. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And here's the first baseman, Seth Voileau. Edney over to first, and he dives back in safely. Voileau with a homer in his last game. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe and second with a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. 2 outs. And 1 in scoring position. That one inside. And the count even 1-1. And that clips the inside corner.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fastball is outside. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball. So bases all loaded up. Garcia getting ready to hit. Out to short. Lamb. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand. Edney back to work. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seth Boileau. Struck out swinging his first time. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Nobody out. Runner at first. That's towards center. Ross under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, William Ross.
1-1-1.
Hard hit left side. Jumps, throws, nicely done for the out.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt about it, and he put his skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the transfer and throw for me that really stood out. With the speed going down the line, there's no way he gets the out any other way. That was impressive.
And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Lamb. And a quick out, number 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Tap foul at the plate. Gabriel, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. And now the first baseman, Seth Boileau. That one at triple digits.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Gabriel throws over, and he dives back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Runner on the go. Pitch in the dirt. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 strike away. In the dirt, blocked. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Got him swinging for the K. And this one is over with the tying run stranded just 90 feet away. Charlie Lamb. So 2 down. Now at the plate, Charlie Lamb. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Slice to right. Cut. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 2 down, base is empty. Dirk Robertson, the next to hit for the Orioles. On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first.
He's out.
And they go down fast. 3 outs. 2 on, 2 outs. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth, and into the box for Baltimore, Clifford Hay. Hit on the ground to short, Lamb. Tosses across to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Runner at second, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout. Benito Rodriguez, the next to hit for the Orioles. Hit on the ground to short. And that is the inning. So one hit. Charlie Lamb digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's one. On the first, double play. And that's the inning. So runner at second, 2 down. Now here is Sebastian Walcott. Kicks and deals. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Lamb. And that will end the inning. Runner on at first with 1 gone. So up next for Chicago, Colin Sawyer. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one over to first, but it's offline. So a man at first. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Micah Wellington. That one the other way. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Lamb had a rough go of it in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything.
Charlie Lamb. 1 down. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Charlie Lamb. Leading the AL in batting average. The shortstop takes the ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with
Hay. Slings to second, and that's 2. We go to the bottom of the first, and into the box for Baltimore, Carlos Trevino. Out to short, Lamb. Sends it to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the shortstop, Clifford Hay.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Deep drive down the line, foul ball.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
Top of the third, no score. The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left. 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Clifford Hay. Ground ball up the middle, Lamb. Handles, throws to first, out, number 2. There's a swing and a drive.
Come on, ball, get out of here.
Going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So next to hit for Baltimore, Frank Cisneros. Grounds 1 to short, Lamb. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. That one ripped. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags for third. He'll score on the sac fly. They lead it in the 8th. Craig Kutch, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a ground ball. Lamb zips it across, and there's 2 away.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and that is that. So Leonard Yamazaki, the next to hit for the Orioles. Erdman is just 1 strike away. Line to left. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Charlie Lamb ready to go. So 2 down, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman David Siddiqui. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To first, that ends the frame. Nothing doing. So digging in, Charlie Lamb. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. From his knees, the throw. And very nicely done. Back here on the south side. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Brian Correa. Up the middle, Lamb. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. 1 out and a runner at second. And that one fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one missed.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Brian Correa. Out to short. Sends it to first. And a quick out, number 1. 1 out, base is empty. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another one in his incredible season. It's 2-0.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Charlie Lamb. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Park at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a miss. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Michael Franklin up and loosening in the pen. Bruno also getting ready. And that one is inside. And a ball evens the count.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in for San Francisco, Kenny Ludwig. On the ground, Lamb. Throws to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Man at first with 1 gone. Brian Correa, the next Giant to hit. The tying run at the plate. That's to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. Line drive. Makes the grab. Grounder tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Brian Correa, the next to hit. On the ground to second, might be 2. Tags the runner. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So runner at second, 2 down. Velasquez digs in now. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He'll score. It's 4-3.
Big RBI for him right there.
First and second, 2 outs. Wellington will hit next. And now the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb played brilliantly. Charlie Lamb. So 2 down. Charlie Lamb steps to the plate for the White Sox. Lifted in the air, right center field. Paul under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Top of the 2nd, and here's the first baseman, Fernando Taveras. Slowly on the ground to short. Lamb. Tosses across to first. 1 out in second. 1 out, bases empty.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
David Park now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Webb with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Runner takes off. Ball misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. There it is. He has 90 stolen bases on the season with that swipe. Man at second. That clips the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
As he was out front that time. This to third. Throws across the diamond. And they get the out. Jaime Blanco getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. And that's in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ballgame.
Blanco with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So 2 away with nobody on. And now the first baseman, Fernando Tavares. Out to short, Lamb. Whips it to first. And he has thrown 4. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. 1 run is in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Park, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
4 runs already in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses, struck him out. So up next for Chicago, Jaime Blanco. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a curve is down and in. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 out, runner at second. Now here is Perry Dawkins.
1-1-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's some real power at the plate. Charlie Lamb. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. And that's an out. Charlie Lamb steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's one of the best players in the game. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. And that is out of play. The shortstop takes the ball.
Strike.
Man at first, 1 away. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He sends it out of here. His 2nd home run of the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Man at first, and here is Kevin Egan. The Giants down to their final strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox even this series up at a game apiece. Charlie Lamb. Ready to go. So 2 down. Charlie Lamb steps to the plate for the White Sox. This one in the air, right field. Egan sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is that. Scoreless. 1 down. And up next for the Giants, Kevin Egan. Up the middle, Lamb. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit in the air, center field. Paul makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. Ramirez back to work. Up the middle. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Bullpen action for the Giants for the first time. Milton Fagan, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Bruno warming up as well. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Paul has this one sized up. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. A big run scores on the sac fly. And they trail by 1. Back at right field. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Brian Correa. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now battle.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that one fouled off.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Paul settles underneath it. Brings it in. 2 away now. So 2 down. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Seth Boileau. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb with an unremarkable performance in the loss. Charlie Lamb. One down. Charlie Lamb steps to the plate for the White Sox. The American League leader in batting average this season. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike, and that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
The shortstop takes the ball. Lamb
1-1.
with another scorching run of play lately. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Ball.
And that one hammered. That's back. And it one-hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One down, runner at third. Park digs in now. Ball one, no strikes. Runner on at third, one gone. Next pitch is outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one misses. Ball three. Slider clips the corner. One away with a runner at third as we play game one of this 4-game series. Check swing, and he went 3-2 now.
Full count.
And ball four, two aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Jaime Blanco, batting with one down, takes a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That's too low. And that's ball one.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
2 on, 1 out. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Micah Wellington now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Inside, just missed.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Fastball for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him looking. That ends the inning, and they limit the. And now, Mike Lawrence. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance feed, there's 1, and that's 2. Runner at first with no outs here. Line drive, nice grab.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
They get the force. They limit the damage here. 2 out, space is empty. Lamb with some impressive production lately. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Stays alive.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So 2 down. So in now for Cleveland, Clifford Rosario. Out to short. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Lamb now at the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And it's through for a hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. First and second, no outs. Hart, the next to hit. First pitch just misses.
Outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Activity in the bullpen. Richie Villa preparing to come on if needed. Hodge warming up as well. That one finds the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
So bases all loaded up. Blanco getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs 1 hitter at a time.
Next offering upstairs.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Wellington, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
There's a swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And now it's filled up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Mike Lawrence digs in for the Guardians. Erdman is just 1 strike away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take the series opener here at home. Charlie Lamb. Now it's the power speed combo. Charlie Lamb. And Singy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. Yeah, that's fouled off. Lamb measures 5 feet 10 inches, more than 3,000 hits in his career. Can't forget to runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A laser to left. Another one in his incredible season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those 2 things feed off one another. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
2 on, 1 out. Collins digs in now. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dive, and he's got it. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that ball off the bat, ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
Up the middle, Paul. On the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Reggie Collins digs in for the Guardians. On the ground, a short, could be 2. Lamb to second, double play. What a clean killing.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Cisneros pulls it in on the run. First and second, 1 out. Lamb now at the plate. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. Going, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 6-1.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So digging in, Brian Falk. One strike away. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the White Sox take the first 2 games of this series. Lamb. Charlie Lamb. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Lamb, the next to hit. And no one can get there. Coming home. He'll score. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Seth Boileau swings through it for strike 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Swung on, belted. Ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runners tag up from second and third. And he's in there as he tests the arm in left. 1 away on the flyout. So now here's the DH, Jaime Blanco. In there at the knees, strike 1. Lamb stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering way off the plate.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now the right fielder, Murray Womack, with 3 hits on the series and 1 of them a homer. Swings through that one, 0-1. Womack matched a homer in his last game. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Two outs.
Ball, no.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one ripped. Runner in from third to extend their lead. The throw to second is offline.
Picks himself up an RBI. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
That's to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Man at first. And up next for Chicago, Seth Boileau. Drove in a run with a sac fly. Pickoff throw. And he's back in safely. Here goes the runner. Ball outside. Throw saved. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. That one at 95 missed up top. 2-0. Late on that fastball.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Some early action out there in the bullpen. Ryan Friedenberg up and loosening in the pen. Sends it to first. And there are 2 outs. Murray Womack getting ready to hit. A double and a run scored his first time up. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Oh, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1-1 now. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball there. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So up next for Chicago, Charlie Lamb. He's one of the best players in the game. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead. And next to hit for the Sox, Seth Boileau. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Called strike right there. First and second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Way out front for strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 men left stranded. Bill Paul digs in for the Guardians. Popped up. Boileau sizing this one up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take the first 3 games of this 4-game set. Lamb.